Hey everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. It's been many months since I've loaded up in this sim, but I wanted to do this flight in this plane in an IFR flight, and this is really the only way to do it right now is through X-Plane. It's much more mature simulator, and I mean that is in mature. It's older, so we've got a lot more systems, flight systems, navigational equipment that is much closer to the real world than what is currently available in Microsoft Flight Sim. So we're doing this as a fourth leg of the what the hell am I calling this thing? Like the airport relay race, airspace relay race or whatever. So we went from uncontrolled to uncontrolled paved. Not that that really is an airport classification. So an uncontrolled grass echo airport to an uncontrolled paved echo airport from in a Cub, and then the paved echo uncontrolled airport to a Delta airport in a Cessna 152 in Microsoft 2020. And then from the Delta to Santa Barbara Charlie in the Bonanza. And now we're going from Santa Barbara to San Francisco into a Bravo airspace IFR in the Citation. So each leg has been into a higher classification of airport with a higher classification of airplane somewhat. So we're going to file IFR. We're going to start this thing up. We're going to get our clearance, and we're going to rip out of here and hope that San Francisco is VFR so I can take the visual approach, because I don't want to fly an instrument approach in this. If I do, it'll probably be by hand, and it might be the ILS or maybe the RNAV. I don't know. Well, one way or the other, we're going to get this plane on the ground and parked at Signature in San Francisco. So with all that being said, let's fire up the Citation. We've got the passengers loaded in the back, and we're going to get the main door closed. Static elements are coming off. Surfer 4 arrival indeed. So let's get the batteries coming on. We'll get the beacon coming on. So battery switches are over here on the left panel down here, and then the beacon is right there. So that is on, and we are ready to start this thing up. Startup procedure. This is a very simple plane to fly and start up, which is why I love it. I've been fortunate enough to have some real-world experience in planes like these from my instructor who flies similar, 500 series Citations, and they're very simple. Cessna, the Citation products generally have, is this thing even on? This may not even be on. There it goes. Has kind of a normal, I think he calls it a normal state, where most of the knobs, most everything is left in normal. So you're just verifying, in your pre-flight that everything is in normal and working properly. So that makes the pre-flight stuff very easy, and especially for checklist-less simulator startup where you're not having to remember a whole bunch of stuff. So right engine is good. Get the APU on. Man, the guys wish this thing had an APU. Ignitions are coming off. And let's get the left ignitions coming on. Click the starter. Wait for the turbine speed to come up to about 11%, and then give it fuel. It needs a lot of fuel in this one versus just sending it past the detent as you would in the real plane. So I just kind of crank it up. Even like half throttle until it lights off and then pull it back. Not really. It's a Coronado plane, so it's not really going to be super exact to the real plane. But it's pretty close, and it's fun, and from somebody of my experience level as a private pilot, it gives you enough of the sensation of being a jet pilot. So I'm going to go through some flows here, just kind of quickly go through the stuff. and get all the lights to come off the panel there. So that all looks pretty good. Let's get the avionics coming on so we can tune up and get some frequencies and some information that we're going to need to know.
Santa Barbara Municipal Airport, ATC information Bravo, 0053 Zulu, wind 130 at 4, visibility 10, fuel
that good?
at 900,
there it is.
temperature
Okay.
18, dew point 14.
Okay, thank you guys for
arriving and departing runway
bearing with me on that.
15 right,
Shut up.
15 left.
Shut up. All right, we're gonna it's gonna feel so good to have this like ready to go. Anti-skids coming on. Go through the flow. You gotta go with the flow, man. No, I gotta get out of the flow. Get in the flow. Getting into the flow is what got me here.
Camarillo ground. This is Warrior 1076 Quebec. I'm at transient parking with Zulu. I'm ready to taxi for an eastbound departure.
I'm gonna be off at 25. What's up, Arnold?
76 Camarillo ground, runway 26, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha.
Runway 26, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha 1076 Quebec.
Santa Barbara clearance. Good evening. Citation 204 Lima Echo. Information Bravo IFR San Francisco. Oh.
Number 204 Lima Santa Barbara clearance. Go to San Francisco Airport. Gouch 2 departure. Morro Bay transition then as filed. Climb via Citix at maintain 3000. Departure frequency 120.55. Squawk 1730.
Clear to San Francisco via Gouch 2, Morro Bay transition then as filed. Climb via 6 at maintain 3000. Departures on 2055, squawking 1730, citation 204 Lima Echo.
Citation 4 Lima Echo, read correct.
Cool. That was sweet. So now we're going to put in flight plan, add waypoint. This is always a great one because we have basically no en route stuff. So we just go direct, procedures, and then we're going to go departure, Gouch 2, Morro Bay is automatic, runway 25 is in there. We're going to load that up, and then we're going to go into procedure, and then we're going to go to the arrival, and this is the Surfer. Surfer 4 looks good there. We'll load that up. I'm sorry for going so fast.
Biggest road tower.
It's not. I didn't want to like. I didn't want to dwell too much on this part of it.
Landing instructions is left
just because it's more of the. Right. It's more about the airports in between the airports than actually what I'm doing here necessarily. But there will be, I'm sure, many times to slow down. But basically, just getting in the arrival and departure and arrival into those two airports, into the GPS. And that looks great. So now that is input there, we have a CDI is on GPS. I'm going to put my armrest up there. And, we have the altitude is at 3,000, so I'm going to put that in there. Probably not get to that altitude before we're released. Altitude select is on. We go nav mode and then altitude select. Okay, there we go. Just kind of in a weird order. So I in this plane I initially set the autopilot to climb at a vertical speed rather than at a speed because we're accelerating up to our climb speed before we get to the climb speed, which is about 225 knots in the climb. So I'm going to set the speed bug to about 225 right there. So as soon as we are accelerating and I just set it for 1,500 feet per minute. As soon as we've accelerated to closer to that speed, then I can switch it over to airspeed mode, and it'll follow that that speed all the way up to cruise, which will be 2,000, and this, of course, reset itself for
Camarillo Tower, Warrior 10.
whatever reason. And you can see that the flight director little bars have set themselves, so that all looks actually pretty good.
Of course, from 26, cleared for takeoff.
I'm going to get rid of ForeFlight so you can see this plane in action as we,
my own course, runway 26,
as we taxi here. So we're going to go to find nearest Santa Barbara ground, and I keep forgetting that I can switch that, flip-flop that there.
Lindbergh Tower, American 475, RNAV Zulu, runway 27.
American 475, Lindbergh Tower, runway 27, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 27, American 475, good evening.
Santa Barbara ground, good evening. Citation 204 Lima Echo, over at Signature, ready to taxi.
Citation 204 Lima Echo, Santa Barbara ground, good evening. Runway 25, taxi via Juliet.
Juliet to 25, citation 204 Lima Echo. What's up, Iowa? And let's do it.
Bakersfield Tower, November 133, Tango Charlie is entering left downwind.
November 3, Tango Charlie, runway 30 right, clear to land.
Okay, so I think I set the...
Taxi on your merry way, and if I need you, I will contact you.
And Bakersfield Tower, 133, Charlie, I'm going to actually go around. I missed that one.
I recently rewatched that video.
Charlie Roger, yeah,
It's so cringy, man.
Side.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
You can just make a big old left turn to rejoin the left downwind, runway 30 right, clear to land.
Yeah, I appreciate that. 30 right, clear to land for 133 Tango Charlie, thanks.
Okay, that looks good. Little late there, but let's get the lights coming on. And it is really nice and helpful for these planes that are beyond your training, your formal training, to have the experience in the plane. Even if you're not flying. You know, if you've got a friend who's, got a Baron and he takes you up flying in it, it's a lot easier to grasp the simulator when you've been in the plane for real and, kind of know the lay of the cockpit and the flow that things are done. That is the biggest help for me in a plane like this, is actually seeing the cockpit flow, the management of the plane firsthand in the real plane. And this is a plane, it's tricky but possible to fly single pilot. And that's another thing that a lot of these bigger planes, the airliners, larger jets, that I kind of stay away from, that are dual pilot. I want to keep it as realistic as possible to me, and I have my internal threshold of what is acceptable for me to feel like I'm being true to real life. Obviously, most of the stuff that I do is technically not possible to do in real life, given that I don't have high performance complex rating yet. I'm not IFR rated. I'm not, I don't have my commercial multi, so I'm not going to be flying fake passengers in the back of a Citation. But with all that being said, I can at least put myself in the position where I'm like, okay, I've been in this cockpit, I've been on this flight deck. To see how this all works, I can imagine doing it myself, and I have enough knowledge to somewhat pull it off. AV8, how's it going? Happy, whatever day it is. Doesn't really matter. No. I also didn't do this. This thing about jets when you don't need a run-up is you miss some of that stuff. CSEL check right a week from today. Dude, congratulations, man.
475, join Brown Little Parking area.
That's really awesome.
Bravo to parking, remain in
okay, so before I call up ground, I'm just going to check everything here. I'm going to brief. So we got San Francisco, we got Gouch 2, Morro Bay transition, climb via SID, set maintain 3000, 2055. So I'm going to get the nearest here and go Santa Barbara, multiple tower, and then 2055 is our departure frequency. Beacon code is in there. Dude, congrats, man. That's so cool. Keep us up to date. Like, keep us in the loop with all that. Okay, cabin is pressurized, and that looks good to go. We've got flaps set for takeoff. We've got autopilot is ready to go. Everything's bugged. Everything's ready to go. We know where we're going. We know what we're doing for the most part. Plane is looking pretty.
Stanley Tower, remember,
let's make some noise.
Hotel is at transient parking. Request pattern work with Sierra.
This is X-Plane, yes.
Number 262 Hotel Center
Yeah, and we'll be going to
29er taxi via Alpha.
We'll be going back later, but yeah, this is
X-Plane. 29er via Alpha 262 Hotel.
Santa Barbara Tower, good evening. Citation 204 Lima Echo, holding short 25.
Citation 204 Lima Santa Barbara Tower, 25, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 25, citation 204 Lima Echo. Here is the takeoff flow in a citation. It's so awesome. You have heats, ignitions, lights, camera, action. You do it obviously a little bit quicker than that, but heats, lights, camera, ignition, action. Let's go.
Approaching runway 2.
CSXT, thank you so much for following. Welcome aboard. And Cool Camaro, thank you so much, man, for 5 months. That is super awesome, Cool Camaro. Thank you, man. I like the hold shore lights on. yeah, the taxiway markings.
Bakersfield Tower, November 133, Tango Charlie is clear of the rocket.
Yeah, Microsoft does not have the market cornered on randomly placed lights.
Or taxi via Alpha, this frequency past Cat 5, thank you.
Okay, there is centerline. We're just going to roll out onto takeoff power, which we've calculated to be 98%. So there's 98 right there.
And Bakersfield Tower, appreciate the patience on that.
Everything is alive.
That pattern entry. It was right earlier today.
I'm a little touchy here.
No worries.
And rotate. Tap the brakes. Gear coming up. Positive rate. Flaps up. You know, I actually have not finished the I ratings, and I need to do that, and I will slowly do that. I've done the I-4 in real life.
Echo contact at departure today.
Departure citation 204 Lima Echo. See ya. Yes, this is the Coronado citation.
That's 94 Whiskey. Descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000. 94 Whiskey.
Santa Barbara approach, citation 204 Lima Echo, climbing through 1,800.
Citation 204 Lima Echo, Santa Barbara departure, ready to contact, climb, maintain 8,000.
Up to 8,000, citation 204 Lima Echo. Such a distinct voice, I love it. Coronado. So we're in a nice climb. We're accelerating nicely, kind of off my heading here a little bit. Let's get the computer to do all the hard stuff for us now. Okay, lights are coming off. All right, we're going up to 8,000. We have the altitude select is on, so it's going to stop climbing when we want it to. And I'm going to now turn it on to
citation 4 Lima Echo, contact LE 7135.5.
35.5, citation 4 Lima Echo. 35.5. LA Center, good evening. Citation 204 Lima Echo 5000, climbing 8000.
Citation 204 Lima Echo, LA Center, how you doing? Climb maintain flight level 200.
Up to 200, citation 204 Lima Echo. How you doing? Oh, that's really funny. How you doing? Oh, come on. Come on, Zoom. Leave me alone. Dude, I forgot how much fun it can be to fly IFR with this GPS in this plane on PilotEdge. This is so great. How you doing? What's up, Rebel?
Good evening, Delta 814, flight level 400.
How you doing?
Delta 814, LA Center, how you doing?
Doing good, how are you?
Not too bad. Citation 4 Lima Echo, if you want direct Morro Bay, I can give it to you.
We'll take direct Morro Bay, citation 4 Lima Echo.
Citation 4 Lima Echo, turn right direct Morro Bay.
Right direct Morro Bay, citation 204 Lima Echo. So now, crap, wrong thing. Flight plan. Gonna go to Morro Bay. Did I forget it? Oh yeah, it's an actual button.
4L risk bill 4L KSNA bill 4L fly guy.
Wow, Finbar. Is that a 2 and an 8? That can't be 28 months, can it? Is that 28 months, Finbar? Let me check the other screen. Nope, that is a 28. Holy crap, dude. Finbar, thank you so much. 28 months, one of the biggest proponents of the flight sim community. That's a long time, man. Finbar is a legend and the creator of this livery. So I hate to say it, Finbar, but any thoughts on Microsoft liveries?
Pizza, I'm sure you like it.
Pizza's good.
There are two in particular. I know, Finbar. I'm glad to see you, man. I am really glad to see you. Hope you and the missus are doing well. We are cruising along direct Morro Bay. Everything looks like it should there. We've got our crap, I forgot like all the buttons here. We've got our beautiful Finbar livery. God, I love this. He spent so much time getting this livery, and it is absolutely perfect. It's based off of a real plane. Obviously the tail number is different, and God, it looks so good. And every time I see the plane regularly, and it just makes me smile every time I see it. It's weird seeing it sit on the ramp at John Wayne because I fly it in the sim more than I see it in real life, really. But yeah, it's weird seeing the plane in real life.
Warrior 1076 Quebec.
Yeah, it is. No, it is a Citation 2. It's a 550 Citation. Yeah, it's head in the clouds. It's pretty crazy. It's very intricate. And he, just absolutely nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Yeah, the real plane looks awesome. I have, if you remember, or if you remind me, it's in the Discord. I'll post a picture in the Discord later tonight. If anyone gives a crap and reminds me, I do have pictures of both. But it's beautiful livery for sure. It's a Carenado plane, so it has its quirks, and it doesn't do everything really close to what the real plane does. There are a few key things that it won't do, or it just does weird. But from somebody that's not type rated in this plane and is looking for something that's pretty close to 500 series citation, it's a lot of fun. And just the nature of these planes, despite how it might look, especially compared to, let's say, like the CJ3 in Microsoft, this looks on the face of it more complicated, but it is really more functional and, at least to me, easier to fly because it's a little bit more realistic, and it's a very simple plane to fly. So that is one of the reasons why I've just stuck with this plane as my kind of just go-to longer distance IFR plane in X-Plane, because it is really simple, and especially with the GTM 750, it's so fun to go play with SIDS and stars and approaches.
Delhi 14, welcome back.
Going directly, like there's no fumbling around with GPS functionality. You can go wherever you want, and it's really quick because of the touch screen. It's really nice functionality in general. Nice package. Looks good, sounds good. Lands okay. It's a little, I will just completely butcher this landing. I promise you it will not be a good landing. So stay tuned for that. But it's fun to fly, and it has there's Pismo Beach. This is where I did my long cross country out here. San Luis Obispo is out over the nose, and then that is the dunes at Pismo Beach. The working title CJ 4.5 does look interesting for those of us that don't have X-Plane. And I have not, I tried whatever free community upgrade to the CJ in Microsoft, and it froze up, and I was just like, this isn't going to work. But if they do get it working and a little bit at least close to this in terms of functionality, it'll be a lot of fun, because it's a really great size plane in my mind for flight simulation. I don't like the long haul stuff, so having a plane that can do these 1 to 2 hour little regional jet trips is really fun. You can still get into the flight levels and have some fun with full procedures, and especially the point of this video, going from a Class Charlie airport into a big Bravo international airport is perfectly within the capabilities of this plane, is a realistic use of the plane as well. And whether it's the CJ in Microsoft or this citation, and there's a number of other business jets in X-Plane that would also kind of fit the same profile. It's a perfect flight simulator type of plane. The light jets, but not the very light jets. Not the Mustang or the Epic or whatever the hell. Is it the Epic? No. What am I thinking of? The Mustang and the Eclipse, right? Like those. I guess they're fun in terms of flight simulator, but practicality, I can't get over the fact that they're that slow and have that tiny useful load. JOBC, welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the Vision Jet doesn't even count as a jet. Yeah, it's just a little bit more capable. It's got a little bit better useful load. And I'm biased towards this thing as well because I've been in them and experienced it, and it's super fun, and you can do stuff with it. You can take people. You can take people. Whether or not you're filling up all the seats and putting baggage and going to nonstop SoCal to Seattle, it's probably not going to happen. But I wouldn't want to do that in the simulator anyway. Honestly, I would not want to do Seattle to LA in any way. So we're back. Just want to make sure that you guys are back here. We back? Okay. Back. Good. I am very suspicious because it seems to be at the same exact time every stream that it drops out. It's not internet because I don't lose PilotEdge. I don't lose any internet, but the stream itself stops at about 50 something minutes, about an hour. So very, very weird. Los Angeles Center, citation 204, Lima Echo back.
Citation 4, Lima Echo, roger. Yeah, it's funny, I didn't even notice that you stopped with the flotation.
Hilarious.
Got him.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh my god. Yeah, there's something weird going on with OBS or something is strange for sure. But it does seem to be around the same exact time every stream. Okay, so a little bit of light IFR
Delta 814, contact
stuff.
center 124.85.
I got the Surfer
485.
Surfer for arrival into San Francisco.
I'm waiting till the end.
So I'm going to show plate here. And I need to be, well, Surfer, there's no altitude restriction there, but by Gnarly, I need to be at flight level 200. I am at 200. So after Gnarly, the next waypoint is Waves, and I've got a range between flight level 190 and 15,000. I want to be, because I'm already at 20,000, I'm going to just air towards the bottom of this.
5 south of
and that is going to be
wanted the coastal route, is that correct?
15,000. So I want to be at or above 15,000 or at or below flight level 190. So I'm going to just put in 15,000 in there, and that's just going to be ready to go. It's not going to do anything until I tell it to go down to that, at which point I will put it basically back in airspeed mode and use the power to descend, basically.
United 1903, look for traffic at you at 1 o'clock and 5 miles now west.
So that is all the way down. This is the the standard arrival, and I just have to follow
76,
all
Quebec.
of these
we got an I-FAR aircraft, the 7
altitude
behind you. Should be no faster, but I just got to delay you coming into the coastal route until I clear him.
Like you got this, you got that.
That's Quebec, turn right
at or above. This is in between these two, and very light. I mean, I'm still, an instrument student.
76 Quebec, you can continue that right turn to the Sepulveda Pass.
Some GPSs are able to follow that as well, so they have RNAV capabilities. It doesn't really work on this, so I just kind of do it by hand, and I end up being way higher than I need to be. So I'm going to see if I can stay ahead of the descent here and really try to stay at the bottom end of that, because I don't want to be too high on this arrival. I want to be, as low as possible within the arrival itself. So there's a lot of complications when you are flying IFR and going into a Bravo airport that you don't have with general aviation with a piston plane or something when you're at much lower altitudes where you're VFR. So if you're trying to replicate these jet flights in the simulator, if you even want to do it halfway correct, it even halfway adds a lot of added complexity and stuff that you just don't have to deal with VFR. So it's a different kind of flying altogether.
Warrior 1076 Quebec, SoCal, approach Los Angeles Alpha 29901.
It's an entirely different kind of flying altogether.
It's an entirely different kind of flying.
Delta 814 contact.
River, I'm glad you caught it as well.
3395, Delta 814, see ya.
Yeah, it is.
Las
It
Vegas
is
approach
DJ
line
for
is
sure.
Las Vegas approach, even better for
So I'm
Delta
gonna
14.
I'm gonna try to dump her in here. Sorry, cool Camaro. I shouldn't jump in front of you like that. Okay, so I want to see like where we're at. You know, Surfer, Gnarly.
Yeah, 1903 contact.
Where are we at? So I go into. I go into flight plan here, and I can see that we're 43 miles from Surfer, and you can see right here on the GPS that it's already pulling this arrival. So it's saying that you got to be at flight level 200. And that's really just saying because we're at that altitude. There actually is not an altitude for that, but you need to be at or above flight level 200 at Gnarly. So you could be at
Citation 204 Lima Echo, contact Oakland Center 1.
LA Center, citation 204 Lima Echo, you dropped out there.
Number 4 Lima Echo, contact Oakland Center 1, and forget about it.
What? LA Center, what was that frequency again for 4 Lima Echo?
You're making me do it a third time. 128.7.
There we go. 28.7, citation 204 Lima Echo. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Vegas approach, good evening, Delta 8.
DJ, or D. Jonovic, thank you very much for following. Welcome aboard.
Walker 169, flight heading 295 on departure.
Yeah, it cut out each time. Who are we talking to? Who is this again? Oakland. Oakland approach, good evening. Citation 204 Lima Echo, flight level 200.
Station 204 Lima Echo, Oakland Center, descend via the Surfer 4 arrival, San Francisco, altimeter 29991.
Incentive via the Surfer 4 arrival, citation 204 Lima Echo, thanks. You said 29901 on the altimeter?
204 Lima Echo, San Francisco, altimeter 29991.
Roger, and sorry for calling you approach center.
That's okay, I haven't called worse. Hawker 713 Alpha Kilo, San Francisco, or correction, North.
We were just talking about that today on the PilotEdge Discord about calling whatever facility the wrong thing. You know, it's just, that's the extent of it.
And
right
Sirius 4 Alpha Sierra, I think you're asking about your descent to maintain 5,000.
It's SoCal approach in Oakland Center. He's like, how dare you?
Walker 169, make that.
I'll talk to you again, Tony. Yeah, I don't know why it was so choppy coming through. But yeah, it really...
That's okay, it's just going to go on your permanent record, Marty.
It really dipped pretty hard. I don't know why. So we're going to descend via the arrival. I'm going to get rid of ForeFlight because we're kind of looking at the same thing here. So we're 26 miles away from Surfer, so I don't have to do anything. You know, he said descend via the arrival. So all I have to do is follow, you know, what the arrival is telling me to do. He's expecting me to follow this, basically. So that's all I got to do. None of that SoCal stuff. This is NorCal territory. My bad, dude. My bad. You know, with this ortho,
Walker 169 Salt Lake departure radar.
This looks great.
Maintain for level 230.
This looks totally fine. It's not the same. You know, the color palette's a little bit flatter. It's not as impressive visually, but as you can tell, I'm not having any less fun. I promise you. This is great. This is super fun. I am a NorCal baby. What do you think about that? Born in the Bay. Let's find I'm going to follow on 4Flight. Is NorCal nicer? That is such a loaded question. That is a very, very loaded question. Yeah, I'm going to do this. We're going to be... this right there. So we're gonna descend quickly. Very quickly down here. Tony, thank you so much for the continued sub from Ryan. Tony, cheers.
Affirmative. Walker at 169, you're also cleared direct up Bubby, and resume normal speed once you're direct Bubby.
Walker 169 is back up in this. I love it. Almost every frickin' flight we hear some Walker 169
Sears 24 Alpha Sierra, descend and maintain 3000.
Hey, I haven't plugged this yet. If you guys are new here, welcome aboard. I am Bill. I'm a private pilot out of John Wayne, and this is the Discord. If you are new to aviation, if you're well established in aviation, or anywhere in between, this is a great community, and would love for you guys to join. It's growing every day. It's been really great. It's a great resource. Again, no matter where you're at, whether it's flight simulation only, whether it's real world and a little bit of flight sim, or just any combination, it's been a lot of fun to just have that ongoing conversation with people that are interested, that are enthusiasts of aviation. Captain Bird Girl says hello every single day, so that's a big draw, and the other stuff is icing on the cake. So that is my little Discord pitch, and hopefully you guys buy. Hopefully somebody buys it. All right, we're almost to Surfer, which means as soon as we cross over Surfer, we will be able to start descending.
Walker
It is a good Discord, right, Bird Girl?
5.77.
I like it. 3 miles. Almost there. Just watching. And then I'm going to turn on the descend. We're turning on the autopilot to descend. We have the little yellow bug right there. The plane is going to do whatever it needs to do to stay at that speed. So if I pull the power back, it's going to need to pitch the nose down to maintain that speed. So that's basically what we're going to do, is just start pulling the power back a little bit.
And because I'm feeling especially generous, Walker 169, clear direct.
The reforming a few weeks ago threw me for a loop.
30, Walker 169.
It's very similar to the Reddit Discord for sure, but 10 out of 10. Damn, that's pretty good. Are we past? Okay, yeah, we're past there. So we're gonna go into altitude select, and then we'll get into speed mode. The
Sirius 1 Charlie Hotel.
The decision to reorganize,
outside the class Bravo airspace, runway
I think was at the perfect time. It was just starting to get. There were a couple of instances of conversations kind of going over themselves, so I thought it'd be best to start breaking up. Into, and it's actually worked. I was a little bit worried, and I've been keeping an eye on it to see what
7013 Alpha Kilo, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5.
Servers are not being used, or if it really is working. Snoiler, thank you very much for joining the Discord. Welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it. Nah, you'll enjoy it. It's worked out so far. So I like the reorganization. It was kind of a shock because I really tried hard to make it as simple as possible. And sometimes you can't always get what you want.
Transition altitude, nearest altimeter 2994.
Did I already ruined it.
Citation 204 Lima Echo, contact NorCal approach 121.3.
21-3, citation 204 Lima Echo. Yep, I already ruined it. I already blew it because I need to do one thing at a time here. 121.3. Yep. See, this is what happens. I did a boo-boo.
Cheers, 24 Alpha Sierra.
I'm gonna try to hang on to this as long as I can. 16 miles.
24 Alpha Sierra.
Hey, you broke up during the read back. Sierra 24 Alpha Sierra, just for
yeah, I'm glad I got it working too.
030.
Yeah, it'll do 176. I think is the red line. God, I blew it. I blew the arrival.
This ocean was looking pretty cold out here.
Let's see if I can. I'm just going to delay this just in hopes that I don't get yelled at. How long do we have? 10 miles. That's way too long. That's way too long. Okay, NorCal approach, citation 204 Lima Echo 7000.
Citation 204 Lima Echo, NorCal approach, San Francisco altimeter 29991.
901, citation 204 Lima Echo. I am so ashamed.
Sierra, turn right heading at 070.
I am so ashamed. So you can't hide. Hawker driver will find you no matter what.
Sierra 24 Alpha Sierra, 7 miles from Z-bed, maintain 2000 until established and localizer cleared. ILS runway 10.
I don't want to say it because if you don't know, you won't know. But if you do know, you're just shaking your head going, this jamoke over here just ripping. That's part of the reason why. Number one. Whiskey Pilot, that's too kind, but it is terrible. It's terribly embarrassing. Yeah, ATC has said something, but just not over the frequency. And that's true. Whiskey Pilot is true. It's better to screw up in the simulator.
Hawker 713 Alpha Kilo has vacated right on.
It's better to make those mistakes in the simulator and go, oh yeah, I do have to really pay attention to what the arrival is saying. And when it says outer blow, flight level 200, don't descend down to 15,000. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks. I caught it. At least I caught it, I guess. If there's any consolation, at least I caught it. But you don't want to make and part of it, not as like an excuse at all, but part of it is that I am trying really hard because what I usually do, my descent planning is so bad
447 ident, and what could be your expected altitude over to Brownsville?
that I was trying to keep it as low as possible, and I was overzealous on the descent.
2,500. Yeah, 2,500.
Yeah, didn't do it right.
Gok 1 Charlie Hotel radar contact.
Thanks, Bert.
8 miles west of the Boeing Field Airport. It's 1,700.
Aviate,
the
not me.
Seattle altimeter 3017. I'm outside class Bravo airspace.
175.2. That's awesome, man. That 200 will feel good. That'll feel really good.
At 1903.
Complete descent planning is something that I don't understand at all. I mean, this should do it itself. Like if you had a good VNAV capabilities with this, it doesn't work. The VNAV, it would capture. You'd be able to actually dial in that stuff, and you can actually have it do it itself. So you type in, like, I want the 15,000, instead of the at or below flight level 190. So I can make it 15,000, and you can set what your descent profile is. So there's 15,000. So now is it still? Oh, okay.
Charlie Golf Mike Whiskey Tango, contact Seattle Center 126.
I had too much power in there. So waves. Well, once we get to waves, we need to be at or below 15. So right now we're okay on the arrival, but once we get to Epic, then we want to get down to 10,000 feet. So if we get down to 15, which we're going to get down to 15,000 feet before waves, which is fine, and it looks like we're going to do that by about 5 miles, 4.5 miles. So we'll sit at 15,000 for a minute, because we can't be lower than 15 by waves. Have you tried using the 3-to-1 rule to aid with descent planning?
Flag off, Mike.
See, I don't I fly 172 and a PA-28, so my descent planning consists of there's airport, go to airport. So yeah, like in the real world, I don't really need to do that, except if it's a long flight, and I really want to know how far out I need to descend if I'm cruising at a higher altitude. So if I'm going out to Grand Canyon later this month and I'm at 9,000 feet and I want to make sure that I start my descent on time, I will calculate my top of descent for 500 feet per minute and get the distance and know, okay, I'm going to start descending around this area. Jet descents, I haven't gotten into the, I know there's quickie math equations,
on the ILS.
and there's all kinds of ways to do this, but
024 Alpha Sierra, Monterey Tower, runway 10 right, clear to land.
I haven't honestly bothered with it.
I have a base to report for you, sir. The METAR is calling ceilings 300 overcast. Let me know what the bases are.
Roger that.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm doing a little bit, Hawker, is just looking at the bottom. Like just getting down to the bottom. Just dump it in. And I'm also going slow because I don't want to bust the Bravo speed limit once we're down there. We're 5,000 feet from that speed limit, so let's get select. So now we're going to Epic, which we can be at 15,000 feet for Epic, but I'm going to get down to 10,000.
Yakima ground, Cessna 2269 Romeo, radio check.
And also,
loud and clear.
Let's get some ATIS for San Francisco. Info ATIS is 13.7.
Denver clearance, good evening, Delta 573 IFR to Salt Lake.
Vertical track.
Hmm. 1885. 18.
Delta 573, Denver clearance, clear to the Salt Lake City Airport, Zimmer 2, departure, change E transition, then as filed, climb via SID. Departure frequency 126.1.
Yeah, citation 2.
Wind 290 at 14. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 700. Temperature 15.
Delta 573 is to the Salt Lake, Zimmer 2, Chingy as
runways 28
via
28 left.
Departures 126.1, squawk is 65, tree
approaches in use.
Delta 573,
delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
I'm just doing all kinds of really bad things right now.
San Francisco International Airport. ATIS information, Oscar.
1 Charlie Hotel, Roger. Radar service estimated. Squawk maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Yep.
Doing all kinds of bad stuff right now. This is a disaster. But yeah, the 10 is fast. Well, the 10 and the Excel and the Longitude and the Sovereign, I mean, those are all great planes. It's a great family of jets for sure. No, I am not IFR rated. No, I'm working towards it. I'm not IFR rated, and I am not a type rated citation pilot either. So I'm just... And on top of that, it's been a while, just in general too, since I've done this in the sim. You know, I'd normally be even more, better equipped to do this. So we're past Epic, and we are going to. Is that Foley? 6,000 at Eddie, but get ready, do descend. Busted Beats, what's up, dude? Yeah, 6,000 at Eddie, but get ready due to to descend real quick. Okay. I'm always glowing, dude. It's
4 officer, we broke out right at minimum.
Still freaking hot in SoCal, man. I have the AC running.
Fun stuff.
It's like snowing in some parts of the country.
Sweaty palms.
And I'm sweating. Okay, so where is the... Okay. So here's San Jose off to our right here. Yeah, I don't know. The heat can get just as old.
Next park can be Alpha or Managed Frequency. Good day.
Park can be Alpha. Stay with you. 2-4 Officer Sierra, so long.
Come on down. Coming on down.
Yakima ground, Cessna 2269 Romeo is at the general aviation ramp. We're VFR to 1 Sierra 5 with information Alpha, taxi instructions.
2269 Romeo, Roger. I'm not sure where 1 Sierra 5 is. What's your cardinal direction for your departure?
Our course will be 283 degrees.
Alright, so that's west. Number 2269 Romeo, runway 22, taxi Bravo.
Runways 28 right, 28 left. Departing runways 1 right, 1 left.
Taxi via Bravo to which runway?
VFR departure contract clearance delivery.
Number 2269 Romeo, runway 22, taxi via Bravo.
Following is requested.
Runway 22, taxi via Bravo,
and hold short
2269 Romeo.
instructions. Advise on initial contact. Have information, Oscar.
NorCal approach, citation 204 Lima Echo. We have Oscar at San Francisco.
That is fantastic. Citation 204 Lima Echo, contact NorCal approach 135.65. Yeah.
3565 for Lima Echo. NorCal approach, citation 204 Lima Echo, descending through 9,000, information Oscar at San Francisco.
Citation 204 Lima Echo, NorCal approach, San Francisco, altimeter 299.1, after Eddie, cleared ILS, runway 28 right approach.
Cleared ILS, 28 right approach, after Eddie, citation 204 Lima Echo. Okay, are we going to make
Walker
it?
1 to 69, contact Denver Center, 133.67.
It's going to be pretty close. So we're going to go to... So we got 5
miles. Ground 2269 Romeo, correction, our departure will be to the southeast.
ILS
103
28 right. We're going to load.
Alright, I copied the guy Yakima. How about the guy who was trying to call Oakland? Say again.
Okay, so 8,000. So we're going to level off here. This is why doing this like single pilot is such a pain in the ass. Eddie, we're going to start it from
I don't have a flight plan for you, so you're looking to pick up a pop-up IFR clearance?
Okay.
Okay, stand by. Maintain VFR for now. Walker 169, Denver Center.
Okay, almost.
Walker 169, Denver Center. Descend via the Longs 1 arrival. Runway 16 left transition. Denver altimeter 2995.
I'm getting quiet for a reason. I'm sorry. It's like I want to make sure I'm doing this right. 10, 9, what is that? 109, 55. Okay, almost there. Course.
Douglas 341 Alpha, C-type aircraft.
Course.
Douglas 341 Alpha, Roger, squawk 3671, ident, maintain VFR.
Should be good. Let's go down to 6,000. 6,000. Okay, so San Francisco, the airport is right out there. 28 right, we're cleared for the approach. We're on our way to Eddie. And once we get to Eddie, we're cleared for the approach. And it should be...
Douglas 341 Alpha. Radar contact 8 miles southeast, Big Sur VOR, altitude 8,600. Cleared to the Monterey Airport, direct Big Sur VOR, direct. Descend and maintain 8,000, the Monterey altimeter 2996.
Yeah, okay, so once we hit Eddie, we'll get the thing going. You know the thing. And the course is 284, and I don't know if that's going to update.
Yakima Tower,
for ground, Delta 573, ready for departure. Taxi, request 34 left.
Alright, 2 at once there, 2269 at Romeo, say again.
Santa Romeo is at runway 22, ready for departure.
Alright, 2269 at Romeo, proceed on course, runway 22, cleared for takeoff, wind 28016.
Okay, we should get
cleared for takeoff,
to the
runway
right
22,
coming up here.
2269 Romeo.
And Delta 573, would you say your runway request again?
Okay, so
requesting 34 left, Delta 34 left, Delta 573.
Delta 5 is 783. Delta 573. Okay, we were advertising 34 left and is available runway. Can you take runway 25?
Okay, course, and this is 2.
We can't take
this is the thing, like you have to be off of nav mode in order for the course to work. So 284.
Negative, sir. We're landing south and east and west right now, not north. So Delta 573, runway 25, taxi
Okay, so now I'm just going to wait
Alpha
for the localizer to come in.
Alright, taxi to 25 via Golf, Delta 573.
Okay, so we should be on a 331 heading. How does that look? No. It's close. We're doing okay though. Still full deflection, so we got a little ways to go. Let's get a little pre-landing flow going through here. Got heats, ignitions are all on. Lights are... Let me get the lights on as we're on the approach here. Nope, lights are coming off. Not yet. When we get cleared to land, then it'll come on. That'll be our final check. Cabin pressurization looks good. Everything looks good. Engines are all good. Fuel is good. And we should be getting some localizer action here soon. Look. Alright, Hawker. Twin Cessna 204 Lima Echo, ILS 28 right. I'm trying, man. I like Twin Cessna better than Slotation. It's a little too.
341 Alpha, contact NorCal approach 121.3.
Slotation's just a little bit too pun for me. I like just Twin Cessna. Is this thing, like, ever coming in? There it is. There it goes.
NorCal approach, Douglas 341 Alpha 8000. We have information, Oscar. Douglas 341 Alpha, NorCal approach. Thank you for Oscar, Monterey altimeter 299.6. Previously landing traffic reported breaking out right at minimums. Turn left heading at 300, it's vectors ILS runway 10 right, final approach course, and descend and maintain, just maintain 8,000 for now. Just 300, maintain 8,000, 340. Citation 204 Lima Echo, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5.
25, citation 4 Lima Echo, see you. San Francisco Tower, good evening. Citation 204 Lima Echo, information Oscar, ILS 28 right.
Citation 204 Lima Echo, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land, and the wind 290 at 14.
Clear to land 28 right, citation 204 Lima Echo.
4 Lima Echo, just be advised, you appear to be joined up on the 28 left localizer.
We will confirm that. I'm showing on the right side for Lima Echo. Oh, wrong, sorry. Could that be why? Right, 111.7. Crap. Look at that. Like a champ. God damn.
Denver Tower, Delta 573 is approaching runway 5 ready for departure.
Yeah, oh, this is...
573 Denver Tower, runway 25, cleared for takeoff. Wind